abuser. You're a murderer and an abuser.
Sabeel, you are chasing a story about a Jewish tradition on the eve of Yom Kippur that has some crying foul. What do you got?
I was in
I see what I did there? Go ahead.
I was in Crown Heights at the intersection of Kingston Avenue and President Street, and what I saw unfold was just out of this world.
You're staying in the wrong place. You're staying in the wrong place.
The neighborhood was divided with police barricades, and there were members of the Hasidic Jewish community and protesters, many of them members of the Stop Chickens as Kapporos group.
Did you just spit on him?
I was actually just speaking and maybe a little spray came out, and I'm sorry, and he overreacted.
Some people were reading Jewish sacred texts as they were having chickens circling around their heads. This is all happening because this Hasidic Jewish community is observing their own religious rituals. What they're doing is basically killing chickens in what they believe is a kosher, more humanitarian way, as a way to atone for their sins.
Rosh Hashanah is the first day of the year, where we proclaim God as our King. 10 days later, we have Yom Kippur. It's the day that God forgives us for our sins. These chickens are then slaughtered, koshered, and distributed to the poor.
When it was written down in the 1400s, the Rabbi Joseph Cairo, who wrote it, called it a foolish custom. And he said, if you want to do this, you can do it with a sack of money.
When I was there just filming it as a chaser, someone yelled at me and asked me if I was with the protesters. So you hear me on camera saying, no, I am not with the protesters.
I mean, I'm not with the protesters.
Next thing I know, this guy who was in line throws a chicken towards me, towards my GoPro. Then he grabs my microphone and grabs the GoPro and the microphone, which I then have to take back because I can't afford to lose my equipment on this show.
Right.
Then
no replacement budget.
No,
No
exactly.
replacement budget.
Exactly. This is the microphone, and this is the end of the damaged
No
property
kidding.
from that interaction.
Paul, it wasn't her fault.
It's on tape.
This just gets my blood boiling, seeing how disrespectful these protesters are to people who are practicing their religion. I mean, come on, this is when animal rights activists go to the extreme, and then they wonder why people don't want to hear when they're actually standing up for a good cause.
These guys saying that there was no animal cruelty, and then did he hit you with a live chicken? Did he take his chicken as a weapon and hit you with it? Is that what I saw?
It's a weaponized chicken. Something to consider, though, is that there have been citations issued against those who are taking part in the Kippuro ritual. Because a lot of the butchering is done in the street, the conditions aren't exactly sanitary, so the city has taken notice of that. But the actual sacrificing of the chicken, I mean, if you do it cleanly and you do it so no one gets sick, what's the problem?
Only in New York are people fighting against philanthropy. I mean, these are chickens that are being donated to the poor, and people are yelling about it.
What do you think? Is this religious freedom being expressed? Are the animal rights activists overreacting? Let us know. Tweet us at Chasing News. Tweet me at Bill Spadia.
Is that chicken still alive?